Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm going to take a look at Season 11, Episode 12's promo trailer. So spoiler warning, if you haven't seen Episode 11 yet, we're going to be jumping into that. Also, a reminder, if you're new to the channel or just been back and haven't hit the subscribe button yet, subscribe to the channel if you guys like Walking Dead content, because we got more of that coming out. As well as I'd like to start doing some Q&As on the, Q&A videos on the channel. So leave some questions down in the comments, and if I can't answer them, I'll at least spread my thoughts, like kind of like what I'm thinking. And if that's something you guys think you would like to see on the channel, please let me know down in the comments below. And with that being said, let's jump into it. So episode 12 is called The Lucky Ones. And the little plot that's out for it is Aaron and Maggie meet Governor Pamela Milton as she tours Alexandria, Oceanside, and the Hilltop. So we'll finally get to see Oceanside for the first time in a long time. Ezekiel finds himself lucky during a routine checkup, and Eugene processes Max's story, which in the last episode we found out she might have been the real Stephanie all along. So yeah, let's jump into the trailer and let's talk about it a little bit.
I'm not convinced we need to stretch our resources like this.
So we got Pamela not wanting to help if it's not worth it.
So if Maggie says no, Alexandria is cut off.
And if Maggie messes up, Maggie doesn't want it.
People.
Who says we do?
Do you regret coming here?
See,
Don't get too comfortable. Remember, they're always watching.
what I really like is something really tiny. I got some
You and I
stills,
are
but
the
I'm just
same
gonna go back to it. With Pamela finally coming to Alexandria, we get that like Pamela and Rick moment, because if you didn't know, Aaron looks just like Comic Rick. So yeah, let's talk about that a little bit. So Pamela's coming to Alexandria, Hilltop, and Oceanside to see if it's worth stretching their resources to like seeing if these guys are worth it. We seen in the last episode that they're obviously alliance with some kind of camp out there that's making them opium for the hospitals. So maybe this is something that they're kind of hoping there's some kind of benefit to helping out these other communities that they do help out. But yeah, we got Aaron looking like comic accurate Rick, and we get the Pamela and Rick like kind of like comic scene, like kind of like just accuracy of it. So I think that's really cool, because that was something I was kind of disappointed with Lance going there. I wasn't like upset about it. It was just kind of like, oh, they missed a cool opportunity with Pamela going there. But I really like that they're revisiting this, and she gets to see Alexandria built up a little bit more. If you like notice in the trailer, it looks a little bit built up better. So she'll get to see what Alexandria really has to offer. And yeah, so I just really think that's cool. And then so like it sounds like Alexandria is gonna pass the test, and then Maggie's not gonna like probably not want to trust the Commonwealth for obvious reasons. It's Maggie. And yeah, so that might really put their deal in jeopardy of getting help from the Commonwealth. And like Daryl's probably gonna spend some time like trying to convince her and help her, but he also like whispers like who says we do trust him when Maggie asks. And like we see a little scene with Mercer telling Daryl like they're always watching, so like you gotta don't get too comfortable. So like I think Mercer's gonna be kind of like, hey, I get where you're coming from, you want to help your people, but you need like you're working for the military, you need to you need to make it look like we have resistance issues inside the walls. We shouldn't really be messing with that. Basically, I don't know. I really would like to see Mercer and Daryl become friends, because like Rick and Mercer became friends in the comics, and obviously things are starting out way different in a way. Like just the kind of like little things are different, so it's not setting up the exact same as the comics. So I'm curious what's gonna go on with that. Let's see what else we got here. We got Eugene storming off of wherever he was burning the papers from the real Stephanie, or if her name really is Max, so either Max or Stephanie. And like he's storming off because he's probably really hurt and he's probably upset. And we also have like him asking, he probably told Rosita about the situation. Now, I don't know if this is before or after like Stephanie comes to his apartment, but we'll talk about that in a second. But like, do you regret coming here? And Rosita asks it back to him, because they're both in very different situations. And Eugene obviously was very pro Commonwealth before the Stephanie news, so maybe he's questioning everything now with the like latest revelations of Lance. But Stephanie does come to his apartment. We see like in the still in the trailer. So like I think she's gonna like he's gonna hear her out, like whether she was part of Lance's scheme or whether like is genuine. Like that's what I'm kind of guessing, is like their talks and fun was probably genuine, but she got thrown into the mix of being used by Lance to get this to work out right. And maybe Stephanie was the one actually talking to her the whole time, talking to him the whole time, but then they like Lance obviously like, you're too close to Pamela, like we got to have someone step in and kind of look like you, even though like I don't know, it's kind of weird, but you know, we'll figure out how that plays because in the comics, Stephanie is just straight up Stephanie. Eugene and Stephanie like get a relationship, and we find out that Eugene's still alive in the time jump, but unfortunately Stephanie has passed away. So like he had his happily ever after. So there's that, and then also Ezekiel getting a lucky like routine. It maybe Carol got Lance to bump him up in line, and they got to like the treatment early enough, and his cancer's like healed to a certain degree, which would be really cool because I definitely want Ezekiel to make it through, and you know, so yeah, I think that's all I kind of caught in the preview. Let me know if you guys caught anything in the comments below, and just a reminder if you guys want a Q&A video, let me know down and leave some questions, and if I can't answer them, I'll at least talk about it the best of my ability. So yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.